There we go. What's up? All right, this is Baylee's Lo-Fi Podcast, episode 2, with special guest
Kapelka.
Kapelka. We're here vibing, we're talking, we're chatting. What's up?
How's it going?
It's going good. Beautiful evening. When I bring somebody on, I think I'm going to do this thing where I talk about how I met them, right? And I brought it up a couple days ago or a few days ago. I was talking to Ethan, and I was like, yo, don't hate me, but how do we meet? It was kind of a unique experience for both of us, I suppose. So I think it was at my first open mic, right? Did my little diddly, performed some trash bangers, you know what I'm saying?
He was kind of lit. The audience was totally getting into it.
Yeah.
It was a good night. You performed well, especially for your first time.
Thanks, Mr. Ethan. Is it going? Yeah, we're good. It was fun. It's scary at first song. And then you're like, wait, no one actually cares. This is just from you. It's just for me. So then it's just like, yeah, rock your heart out, be a rock star. But you know, afterwards, when I was done, I was like, hey, like I said, I make all these bouts myself, and I'd love to hang out with homies. If you need help or anything like that, come talk to me. And lo and behold, one Lone Ranger.
After the show, I went up to him, and I was like, hey, and we like exchanged information, and then I think I hit him up a few weeks later, a few days later, and we just met up, and he showed me his music, and I showed him mine, and that was that.
And that was that.
That was the end of this.
That was it. All right, end of podcast.
No, so I feel like there's times like in your life when you're like faced with an opportunity to say something or do something.
Yeah.
And sort of like you get a flash in your mind, like if I don't make the move right now,
Oh, yeah.
that like I feel like it's like this opportunity to do something is like gonna make a huge impact like in the future.
Right.
And that was one of those times.
And here we are.
That was one of those times.
Yeah, because I love helping everybody that needs it or wants it. And especially Ethan over here. Dapping up with the homie. Chilling.
So yeah, one of the other times that happened was, well, I used to have like a Minecraft build team
Nice.
on Xbox. And before I had an Xbox, we were gonna get a Wii. I was like 2 years old because they were popular. And my sister was like, no, we should get an Xbox. I was like, but I want a Wii. But instead of saying, you know, nah, I want the Wii, I was like, nah, let's just get the Xbox.
Yeah.
I was willing to give it a chance, and if I had not got the Xbox, I wouldn't have started the team, and it wouldn't have had a big impact on my life that having the Xbox did, because I met a lot of friends in middle school from playing Xbox, so.
It's like, some stuff is so scary, but once you actually just do it, or like make that first little baby step, you're like, why was I freaking out about this before?
I definitely believe in like intuition and like the power of intuition.
Yeah.
Like just go with your gut. Like if you feel like you have to do something, just do it. That's also like a thing about art.
Yeah.
Is you like basically have to be a slave to your art. That if you're like get hit with some like creative energy, you have to go with the flow. Because if you break the flow, then you're never gonna get anything out.
Hey, that's me right now.
Right. So if you're hit with it, you have to harness it, and even if that like takes a lot out of you, so just gotta ride the wave.
Right.
The wave.
Ride the wave, bro.
Wave.
Just making sure the levels are good. Do yours? Ours is so quiet.
Mine's quiet. I don't know. Do I have to eat the mic?
Nah, I think it's just the mic itself. But anyways, yeah, like lately I've been thinking about habits and like how those form, how you consistently do those, and like I find that with me I go too hard, too fast, and that like just small, like taking your habit and getting like that small, a little amount, say like running for a half mile instead of doing 5 miles a day. It's like if you do that a little bit less frequently, and then, or even like a little tiny bit each day, and then build that up, you'll just like get their routine way more steady.
Yeah, you just start. The best way to start a good habit or break a bad habit is just to start. Start by breaking bad habits or start by doing good habits, and then you're one step closer to where you want to be. And if you fall off one day, just get back on the next day.
The horse will always keep going, unless you forget to feed it.
Always feed the horse.
Always feed the horse. That's moral of the podcast. Always feed the horse.
That's the name of the podcast.
Yeah. Baylee's Lofi Podcast, episode 2. Ethan Kapelka. Always feed the horse.
Always.
Where does your last name come from?
My last name German.
Ah. Germans always got the wild stuff.
Yes. It used to be Kapelki.
Really?
But when we Americanized my name, my great-grandparents or great-great-grandparents, they changed that to Kapelka.
I've heard that for a lot of different families, like with German last names. Like my friend Kyle Wim. I'll have to send this to him now. Just shout out Kyle Wim, cool kid. I remember we were in like middle school Spanish, and I think he was talking about how his last name used to be Wilhelm, and how when they came to America they switched it to Wilm, just so it was like less sus. Which is like kind of a bummer that like some of these people's like original descendancies or like where their background had to like, or they felt it was necessary to Americanize that.
I'm not sure why many people do it. Like I don't even know why we did ours. Like it's not hard to say Kapelki instead of Kapelka. I'm not sure. Peculiar.
Like TBH, I don't really know much about my family history, but I'm Irish for the most part, so I've been told. So also Ancestry told me that too. Lots of homies busting over in Ireland.
Yeah.
I gotta go there. I was just watching this documentary about Hosier and this like small little church that bigger artists will go play, and you can only fit like 60 people in there, so it's like super limited, but it'd be fun to go to Ireland. Not much of a drinker, so I wouldn't really fit in there, but
Irish whiskey is very good.
I'll have to go try that. You a hard liquor guy?
I'm not a hard liquor guy. I'm a soft liquor.
Soft liquor.
Like who?
Like what? I'm a soft LaCroix kind of guy.
Yeah, LaCroix. Yeah. No, I drink a little bit, not too much though.
Nah, me either. I did something I made a decision very early on not to drink until the day I turned 21, and I stuck to that. And like, I don't really know how much my life would be different if I didn't, but I just think alcohol is gross.
Yeah, it's gross when you've had a few.
Yeah. I feel now it kind of makes sense as people drink more, and then they're like, oh, you get their little buzz, and they're like, I can keep drinking.
The goal is what I like to do, just keep the buzz.
Keep the buzz.
You drink enough to get the buzz, and you just sustain the buzz. That's you slowly sustain the buzz. Some people are like, oh, I'm feeling the buzz, I gotta drink more. It's like, no. Once you pass the buzz, you're like gone.
Gone.
You don't wanna get gone.
I got drunk one time. Me and my friend Eric Thompson. It was like shortly after I turned 21.
How many did you have? How many drinks?
I had like 8 shots within an hour and a half.
That is insane.
Because like,
especially for your first time drinking?
Yeah, well, it wasn't working, so I just kept putting them back.
That's not how it works.
I don't know, he kept giving them to me.
Yeah. No, you start with a couple drinks, and for me, I'm a lightweight. I usually top out at like 6 drinks throughout the whole night.
Is your mic on? Just making sure it didn't. Yeah, okay, sorry about that. 6 drinks the whole night. And then I had a Long Island iced tea on my birthday. That was fantastic.
Dude, I had that. I just went to Cheesecake Factory like 2 weeks ago. Dude, that was my first time having Long Island iced tea. That stuff was good.
Yeah, dude, now it makes sense when they're like, oh my gosh, moms be getting crunk on Long Islands, and they're like, dude, those are gonna slap.
Dude, that thing cost me $13. It cost more than my pizza.
Dude, for a Long Island
pizza was $10. It was happy hour, but it didn't count because you have to be at the bar to get the discount.
That's so lame.
On the menu, it was like $7. I was like, That's not bad. I mean, it's kind of expensive, but it's not bad.
Yeah.
On the bill is $13.
Dang. I don't. What's in those? Do you know? It's like tequila, I think.
A lot of tequila. Mine
Is that what it is?
just like tequila.
Yeah.
There's also like gin, I think, and like maybe whiskey. They combine a bunch of stuff. So.
Weird. Yeah, because the one I had on my birthday, August 28th of 2020. That's when I turned 21, I think. I couldn't even taste it. What?
I was just looking at how much time we got left.
Oh, anyhow, shucks. I couldn't even taste the alcohol in it. And then I was there a couple days ago, and sorry, I'm trying to make more of this loop real quick.
We're adding to the music as we speak.
As we speak.
Adding more.
It's very lo-fi.
We're producing. We're producing as we speak right now.
As we speak. Here. All right, the party don't stop till I walk in. Rest in peace, Kesha. Not dead, but your music career is. Anyways, so I had a Long Island iced tea the other day. Cancel. and it just tasted like straight up tequila. Wow. I'm just not an alcohol guy. I haven't really tried much yet. I really probably only tried like maybe 5 different things. I bought a 4 Loco. Still haven't drank it. Have you tried those?
What is it?
A 4 Loco?
No. What kind of drink is it?
It's kind of like I think it's like 15%, and it's like, that comes in, I think, like fruity stuff. People listening who drink it would be like, what? You guys haven't had those? But like, I think...
Like, what is the alcohol base? Like vodka? Like, what is it?
Oh, probably. I'm not sure.
Never heard of it.
It's just what it's kind of like a Mike's, but harder.
Okay.
And I think it's what lots of college kids get drunk off of. Or like, I think it's like the easy route, because people always talk about 4 Locos, but I honestly don't know crap.
So today's the day after 420.
Oh.
Yeah, since we're on the topic of drugs.
420?
How was your 420?
My 420.
Special?
My special thing was getting a Snapchat from Ethan of all these different faces. That was very lit. At Smoked Menominee, they have like Delta 8 weed now. It's like the legal kind. It's been legal, but it's been like kind of under wraps because the government doesn't want people to know.
Joe Biden doesn't want you to know.
Joe Biden still won't legalize weed. Hashtag everybody send a letter to Joe Biden.
Didn't he say he was going to? Didn't he say he wanted to make it legal?
He better, like, for real. Come on, Democratic president. Let's do this, okay?
I'm sure he will. I'm sure it will happen.
Like, plenty of states are already doing it. Literally, like, if you think about the amount of people that died from, like, cancer, liver cancer, lung cancer, from cigarettes and alcohol versus weed, marijuana, or cannabis, whatever you want to call it, it is not even comparable, bro.
Yeah, that's something I've always found weird, is that they let cigarettes and alcohol be legal, but they don't let, like, anything else be legal that might, like, not even be as bad as the other things.
Yeah.
Like, they made, like, cigarettes and vape. You have to be, 21 now to smoke? And as far as I know, I don't think they raised the age limit on CBD. So you can still get CBD when you're 18. I'm not sure. I could be wrong.
Yeah, I was at Woodman's, greatest grocery store around, and I bought CBD kombucha.
Oh, really?
And I got a card. They had to ask me for my card, and I was like, wow.
Yeah. I know you have to get carded. I don't know how old you have to be. I think it's still 18.
What's
Because it was
18?
18.
Sorry.
I think the raise is just on, like, tobacco or nicotine products.
Yeah.
So, which is weird, but anyway, my 420 was pretty good yesterday.
Did you get high?
I didn't get high, but I made some cheesy broccoli soup. You know that broccoli?
That broccoli, bro.
420?
Yeah.
Cheesy broccoli soup.
That's funny.
It was good.
Good, dude. I don't know what it is about becoming an adult, but you start to like broccoli and vegetables, bro.
Yes.
Yeah. Whether it's the broccoli or the other broccoli.
I never used to like sweet potatoes.
Or animal.
Dude, sweet potatoes, if you get them like the butter and like the glaze, like the... Oh, that's good. I never used to like onions or tomatoes either, but now I kind of like them. like your taste buds just change.
Yeah, dude, that was the thing with COVID.
Tastes change. People's tastes change. Style,
Yeah.
their experiences,
Yeah.
perspective on life.
Everything.
I'm trying to broaden our discussion, so...
Well, one thing that's like on this topic is like when I had COVID, like shortly before, I don't remember if it was shortly before or not, but like after COVID, I've been addicted to McDonald's fries.
Yeah.
Just like the saltiness, French fries, like I will like get a large fry and call that a meal.
Did your taste change?
Honestly, not that much. But like another weird thing is after COVID, even now I love the smell of cigarettes. It's hard to resist, but I know the cancer's okay.
Whenever I walk by somebody that's smoking, I'm like, damn, that kind of smells good. But like, I've never smoked, but I've been around people that have smoked.
Yeah.
And I think that's where like I get it from. Like I've gotten used to the smell.
Right.
But like, I mean, it really does kind of like gross me out at the same time. Like, so yeah, it's not that good, but. Don't do drugs, kids.
Don't do drugs unless it's
If it's 420, do cheesy broccoli soup.
Yo.
The devil's lettuce.
The devil's lettuce. No, but like, do you know like the word marijuana is made up by like it's like a made up word by the government? This could be wrong. You can cancel me. I don't care. But like, to my knowledge, if I'm wrong, roast me in the comments. All right, you weed extraordinaires. But like, I saw something like, I forgot which president it was or administration, but they were like, they made up the word marijuana to like sound like Mexican, or I guess it's Spanish. But like, the weed was coming from Mexico, so they wanted it to sound Mexican. So like, they made up that word to like demonize this plant, so they could like cancel it. And they like labeled it as a class 1 drug or something at the time. I don't know if it still is or not.
Yeah, I think drug classifications are interesting.
Yeah.
Also, classifications of like mental disorders too. I find that interesting because like the way we like look at like medical, like the way we diagnose people is based on like a book of specifications for like requirements to meet like the definition of it, which is weird because so in a way it's sort of like human constructed.
That's what I've been thinking about, like science and facts too.
Yeah, science is a human construct. We're getting so deep.
I think that's the end, boys. We don't want to rot your brains too hard.
We don't want to brainwash you with any conspiracies or
That's for the next one.
tinfoil hats.
That's facts. Thanks for listening if you made it all the way through. If you did make it all the way through, comment cheesehead. You won't do it, no balls. All right.
Cheese broccoli head.
Cheese broccoli head, that too. Anything with cheese, do it. Bye. Thanks for listening if you got here. If you didn't, understandable. Peace out. Bye.
Peace out. Peace out.